Hi, today we're going to be looking at a typical system setup using our latest HDZ 1080 zoom endoscope camera, and we're going to try it with a couple of different LED light sources and a halogen light source, along with a rigid endoscope and a very small diameter flexible microfiber scope. First we're going to try a traditional 4mm rigid endoscope with focusing. So, as you can see, it has an industry standard 31.75mm eyepiece, which just clips into the camera receptacle like that. Next we're going to connect the light source. So we're going to switch on our halogen light source here. Connect it to the endoscope like that. And now we have our system connected. We're then going to take a test piece. And we can offer the endoscope into the test piece, turn up the light source. As you can see, we've got a nice image on screen there. We can identify some burrs and lots of colour detail around the edge. You might not be able to see this very well on the video, but we're going to be showing a lot more close-up detailed videos which are actually from the recordings from the camera. This is really just to show you the connections. So the zoom endoscope camera gives you the ability to enlarge the image and then bring back the focus like so. So you have a nice big image there. Or if the image is too overblown, you can take it down, and with a small adjustment of the focusing you can bring the image back like so. Also, the image on screen is responsive, so if it's an oval shape like that, you can just pull the image screen size around, and this is a really great feature because whichever screen you're looking at the image on, you know you can get the right size and shape image that you want. You notice we have two different types of benchtop light source here. This is a traditional halogen, and this is the LED light source. It lasts a lot longer, 50,000 hour lamp life on this one. So we can switch on the light source, plug in the light guide, and again we already have our connection. So okay, so you might not always be in a benchtop type situation. You might be out on the shop floor or in a mobile type scenario, in which case one of our small LED torchlight sources might be the better choice. They screw on to the endoscope like this. Switch it on, light from the end. If we try our test piece again, you can see that there's a very nice image on screen again. This torchlight source runs from two AA batteries, which are readily available, very cheap, so that's a good economical choice. The next step up from that is our R800 light source. Now this runs from two CR123 lithium battery cells or one 18650 lithium cell. So that can be rechargeable as well, so that might be a better situation if you keep going through batteries. Alright, so we've looked at a rigid endoscope. Now we're going to try a couple of different small diameter microfiber scopes. This is our 0.5mm diameter, 0.5. So let's connect that to a light source. Same industry standard eyepiece. Connect it to the camera. If we take our sample again, we can see that once inside, the image is much smaller than before. Okay. So you have a little bit of zoom available there, but that's about the maximum you're going to get it within that window. You can maximise the screen, of course, and pull the image size around. That's the 0.5mm fibre. So now we're going to show you a 1mm fibre, which we can interchange with the same eyepiece. The eyepiece has a collar here, which we can unscrew and actually remove the probe. Now we can take our 1mm probe connect our light source. Connect the camera. So now we have our 1mm fibroscope system. Again, we'll take our test piece. We can insert the probe. You can see that the image is blurred because it's had a smaller fibre connected. So what we need to do is focus it down again. So as you can see there, we have an image. So quite a large image there because of the ability to zoom. Normally with a 1mm fibre you might get something like this size image on screen. And focus again. But because of the zoom function you can bring that image size up, refocus, and have a nice large workable image. Okay, so that's just an example of our latest endoscope system with the HDZ 1080 camera. I hope you found it interesting. Thanks for watching.